Living in someone else's shoe may seem like a wonderful thing to occur, especially if it appears that that person has everything that they desire. However, even though the grass may be greener on the other side, that doesn't mean that everything is perfect. This is why body swapping stories are so intriguing, because the characters get a chance to experience the life of someone else and connect with the person on a deeper level. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you are doing good. So today I'm gonna be talking about body swapping manhwa and webtoons. In these mangas, two characters' consciousness transfer into each other's physical bodies, whether by scientific or supernatural means. But before we begin with the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Now let's begin our list. Coming at number 1, we have Circumstances of Switching Bodies. The Crown Prince was cursed to swap bodies with the woman he slept with, and the female lead became the daughter of the Duke's family, who was punished for not being able to lift his curse. In order to break it, she seduced the cold and indifferent prince to spend the night with him. While she was in his body, she consumed a magic potion that would dispel the curse, but soon forgot about him. Unfortunately, it didn't lift the curse but made it worse instead. Soon they started changing bodies unconsciously. The female lead seems to be smart and powerful, and the male lead is very handsome. The plot is quite nice and the art looks great. So if you are a fan of strong and smart female lead and reincarnation, go ahead and read it. Coming at number 2, we have Lilac 200%. 24-year-old Manhwa You both dislikes and envies Jin, the girl who was mean to her in middle school, and a popular idol who happens to be close to Hanwal's favorite idol, Robin. Hanwal's dream of switching places with her becomes a reality when the two of them end up swapping bodies after an accident. Hanwal is overjoyed to be an idol and to see Robin frequently. The important part of this story wasn't about how or why they switched bodies. It's about them learning about each other, their friendship and growth as they went on to live as someone else. It's a pretty good read with just enough drama to keep you interested. Great pacing, and the character development was so satisfying to see. Sure, the two female characters were annoying, but that's how they progress. It had a fun, interesting, and at times heart-wrenching plot, with compelling characters and well-done character growth, as well as humor, sadness, and a satisfying ending. Coming at number 3, we have Oh No, I Have Swapped Bodies with an Anti-Fan. The male lead is the leader of the popular boy band named Tree, but he somehow swaps bodies with a random girl. Turns out she is a big fan of his groupmate Jishan, but she is also his anti-fan. She ends up using his body to enter Tree's apartment, sleep in his bed, and chase after her idol. The male lead keeps her close to him so that she doesn't cause any trouble. He have no choice but to think of a way to get his body back. The chibi art of this story is extremely cute. It's a light read, not too much drama or misunderstandings. You should definitely give this a try. The characters' expressions are really funny. Coming at number 4, we have Your Throne. Lady Psyche is the daughter of a count. She has always been the target of Maria's envy, since she can have anything that Maria ever want and steal anything that Maria already had without making any effort. All Maria ever wanted is to be her, even if it's just for a day. But things begins to change when Maria's wish comes true and she finds herself in Psyche's body. It's a dark, gothic-like world with lots of morally grey characters. The story features a very smart and strong heroine. Greek myths are interwoven with the character's name. Interesting multidimensional characters where nearly everyone gets his or her own personal development. I love this storyline where it's hard to anticipate what's going to happen next, and I find myself rooting for the main characters again and again. It is a political and psychological fantasy where our main character, who is incredibly smart and cunning, is struggling through deceptive and yet very satisfying maneuvers to reach her goals. The plot is very intriguing and the background stories are heart-wrenching. Miria is smart, strong, and has everyone wrapped around her finger. The relationships between characters are never generic, so this story feels completely unique. The dynamics between the main characters, the plot twists, and the political intrigue is executed in a manner that is both unexpected and unique. In my opinion, not a single thing has happened so far that can be called cliché or something you have seen in a different story. Coming at number 5, we have What It Means to Be You. The refined princess Violet is set to marry Winter, a nobleman's illegitimate son, to clear her family's debt. For her, it's love at first sight, but the marriage plunges into disaster as her family's royal status becomes null and void, and she is branded as a swindler. 3 years into the nightmare, the ex-princess decides to end it all, only to wake up in Winter's body instead. The premise of this story is basically that the two main leads are so terrible at communicating with each other that they need to switch bodies in order to understand each other. If you get easily triggered or stressed out, don't read this because there are few disturbing elements. It's beautiful and heartbreaking. The main lead is a human garbage with his own issues, but yes, he receives proper suffering and redemption for once. Coming at number 6, we have Ladybeast. This is about two people who get married for politics and not for love. You know the usual. They respect each other's presence but don't really speak unless it's out of courtesy. They both have miserable past lives, unloving and uncaring parents. Until somehow, out of the blue, like there's literally no explanation for this, they wake up to find themselves in the other person's body. And so the romance begins. The romance is okay, not the best I have read, but it's cute in its own way. I do like how the switching of bodies isn't created for something perverse. They respect each other's bodies. It is really refreshing, a nice and healthy relationship with a lot of opportunities to grow, plus good art and plot. First few chapters may be a bit boring, but it gets better and better. Coming at number 7, we have I Became a Millionaire's Daughter. Lee Yuri, an employee of the EG department store HR team, and Lee Yule, the youngest daughter of the EG group president, fell from the 10th floor building. Lee Yuri, surprised, woke up in Lee Yule's body. But Lee Yuri believes that one day their bodies will return to normal. Lee Yuri lived her life as a daughter of a conglomerate. But the thing is, Lee Yule has a fiancé and they are going to be married soon. It's a cute and hilarious story. It's really exciting and it's not like those normal soul-swapping stories. You would really like the characters, especially the female lead for her goofiness and the male lead for being a husky prosecutor. Anyways, if you are looking for a strong, yet again a goofy female lead with a sprinkle of slow burn romance, this will be the first in the queue for you. I hope you all have a good day. See ya!